Basic computer components, hardware focus, purpose, ICT, education. Introduction. Have you ever wondered what makes a computer work? What's inside the machine that lets you type documents, play games, browse the internet, and more? In this video, we'll look at the hardware, the physical parts of a computer system. While software is what gives instructions, hardware is what carries them out. And today, we'll focus only on hardware components, the visible and invisible parts that make computers function. Let's break it all down, one piece at a time. Definition of hardware. Hardware refers to all the physical parts of a computer, the things you can touch and see. This includes everything from your keyboard and monitor to the internal components like the CPU, memory, and hard drive. Unlike software, which is digital and invisible, hardware is tangible. It's the machinery that performs tasks as directed by the software. Without hardware, software would have nothing to run on. And without software, hardware wouldn't know what to do. The two work together, but today we'll be focusing on the physical side. Hardware. Input devices. Let's begin with input devices, tools that allow users to send data into the computer. The most common input device is the keyboard. It lets you type letters, numbers, and commands. Next is the mouse, used for pointing, clicking, and navigating your screen. There are also more specialized input devices. Scanner used to digitize physical documents or photos. Microphone captures sound for recording or voice commands. Webcam captures live video. Joystick and game controllers for playing video games. Some devices, like touchscreens, function as both input and output. You can give commands by touching the screen, and you receive visual feedback at the same time. Input devices are essential for telling the computer what to do. Output devices, once the computer processes your input, it needs a way to give results. That's where output devices come in. The most familiar output device is the monitor. It displays everything from text to images and videos. Monitors come in many sizes and resolutions, from basic displays to Ultra HD and 4K screens. Next is the printer, which turns digital documents into physical copies on paper. Printers can be inkjet or laser color or black and white. Speakers and headphones are audio output devices. They let you hear music, videos, notifications, or voice commands. There's also the projector, which displays your screen onto a larger surface, often used in classrooms and presentations. Each output device serves the purpose of communicating the computer's response to the user in a form we can see or hear. Processing devices. Now let's dive into the core of the computer, the processing component. The most important one is the CPU, or Central Processing Unit, often called the brain of the computer. It carries out instructions from software by performing calculations and logic. The CPU has two main parts. Control unit directs operations. Arithmetic logic unit performs calculations and logical decisions. Next is the GPU, or graphics processing unit. It handles tasks related to graphics and video, while the CPU can do these tasks too. Our GPU does them faster and more efficiently, especially useful for gaming, 3D design, and video editing. Another essential part is the motherboard, the main circuit board that connects all hardware components. The CPU, memory, storage, and peripherals all communicate through the motherboard. Together, these processing components allow the computer to think, calculate, and respond. Storage devices. Let's talk about storage, where your data is saved. There are two types of storage: temporary and permanent. Temporary storage is handled by RAM, random access memory. RAM stores the data and programs you're actively using. It's fast but volatile, meaning it's cleared when the computer is turned off. Permanent storage keeps data even when power is off. The most common types are HDD, hard disk drive. Traditional storage using spinning disks. They offer large space at a lower cost, but are slower. SSD, solid-state drive, no moving parts. Faster, more durable, and quieter, but generally more expensive. There's also RAM, or read-only memory, which stores important startup instructions and cannot be modified during normal operation. Additionally, we use external storage like USB flash drives, SD cards, and external hard drives, useful for backup and portability. Storage devices ensure that your files, software, and system settings are always accessible when needed. Peripheral devices. Peripheral devices are hardware components that connect to the main computer system to extend its capabilities. They can be input, output, or both. Some examples: external hard drives for backup or extra space, printers and scanners for physical document game controllers for interactive digital drawing tablets for artists and designers. These devices connect to the computer through cables or wirelessly using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Peripherals are not required for the computer to function, but they enhance its features and usability for different tasks. Ports and connectivity to use peripherals. The computer needs ports and connectivity options. Ports are physical sockets that allow devices to plug into the computer. Here are the most common ones: USB, or flash drives, keyboards, mice, and more. HDMI connects to monitors, TVs or projectors, audio jacks for microphones and headphones. Ethernet port provides wired internet access. Other ports include VGA DisplayPort, SD card slots, and Thunderbolt. Modern computers also use wireless technologies like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi to connect without cables. Knowing the right port or connection type helps you expand and optimize your computer setup. Summary: let's recap. Computer hardware includes input devices to send data into the system, output devices to show results, processing components like the CPU and GPU, storage devices like RAM, HDDs and SSDs, peripherals for extra functionality, and ports to connect everything together. These physical parts are what allow your computer to function, each playing a unique and important role. Now you understand the essential building blocks of computer hardware, from the keyboard you type on to the CPU that processes your commands. Every piece plays a vital role. In the next video, we'll explore computer software, the programs and instructions that make hardware useful. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and keep learning ICT with us.